Ladies and gentlemen, to start us off, my sister, the way I hear it, people all across the Empire have... Like me, she is now 17 years old, and her first dance partner shall be none other than the
So then he's the princess's...
I hear he's only the son of a baron, but I suppose it's okay these days.
He seems to... Sure enough.
Yeah, there have been rumors going around like wildfire.
It's a huge honor, I guess.
Yes, he shall be the princess's first.
Sounds dirty when you put it that way.
Fee?
Classy, guys.
He was drowning in fame before, and now everyone's talking like him and the princess are already married.
Yeah, seems like everyone's reading way too much into this.
Well, to some degree, yes.
However will this play out, I wonder?
I suppose this is... To tell the truth, I'm actually already acquainted with Mr. Rien Schwarzer. He's the older brother of my dearest friend. Allow me to introduce Elise Schwarzer. She is the student council president at St. Estrella Girls' School. Princess? And she will be making her debut into high society alongside me tonight. Rien will choose which of us he dances with. Whoever he chooses, there will be no hard feelings.
Very well played, Princess.
Aw, what an adorable workaround.
She really is something else.
Princess!
You're a real lifesaver. I will respectfully take both the hand of my sister and her best friend, the princess. It might be a bit unorthodox, but please, allow us Schwarzer siblings to have the first dance.
I wonder whose idea this was.
My word. Can one man truly be this lucky?
Lucky enough to dodge that bullet, you mean?
Yes. Had he danced with the princess first, the whole city would be planning their honeymoon by now. However, since he and his sister danced first, that ship has sailed, as it were.
Oh, Alfin.
That Ashen Chevalier is certainly quite the man. Wouldn't you agree?
You can thank Baron Schwarzer for raising him that way.
Now, all you young people here with us, follow their lead and enjoy yourselves. The summer festival's blue moon shines on us this night. I am certain the spirits are especially riled. So, let us give them a show.
My apologies for arriving so late.
Rufus. So good to see you.
Is that Governor J...
I didn't know he was...
It seems you've stolen the spotlight all to yourself.
To tell the truth, I was at a party held by the Imperial Household. I wish to greet His Highness Olivert, Governor Regnitz, Lord Ragnar, and Viscount Arcade before making my way here.
I see.
Thank you for your courtesy.
The night is yet young, and bring out more food and
You, sis, come with me. Let us catch Machias, Elisa, Elliot, and Laura as well. Join us.
In that case, I shall call upon Ms. Valestein and Ms. Herschel. Come.
What's this about all of it?
I don't know. But there's no way we can refuse.
Why just us, though? Does it have something to do with her?
Yeah, that's what it...
May as well get going then.
I suppose I'll go.
I wonder what they're talking.
Think we should follow?
Yeah.
Reen!
Oh!
What's wrong?
Well, this may come as a surprise, but a certain someone would like to speak.
You mean...
The someone who just left per...
Understood.
Yes.
Try not to be...
Reen? Instruct...
Huh.
Just go straight to the end of the hall, then make a right.
There's the back room.
Yes, let's go.
Sir.
Very good. I apologize for calling you here.
No, it's an honor to...
Your dances with your sister and Alfin were a sight to be. Your skills as a lead were just as impressive as the rumors suggested. I'm sure my daughter was very happy. I'm old. You've helped out Oliver numerous times. You've rescued Alfin twice, and you saved Cedric's life at the end of this. My entire family is grateful for everything you and the rest of Class 7 has done. As the Awakener of the Ashen Knight, the very same one my ancestor once piloted, you have saved many lives and averted many crises.
So you knew the truth about Emperor Draco?
Yes, indeed, as well as the relationship between the Chancellor and yourself.
You know that?
Yes, I figured it out somewhere along the way. When I asked, the Chancellor didn't deny it, so I took that to mean my suspicions were correct. He and I have much in common. Both of us have lost loved ones to the foolish schemes of others.
I've heard about the Chancellor, but Your Highness?
It happened long ago. Have you perhaps heard anything regarding Oliver's birth mother?
I may have heard a rumor once. Apparently she was a commoner, but she passed... I had no... But are you sure it's all right to tell me all this?
It's no great secret. Most of the larger... But my point is this. Both the Chancellor and I lost loved ones. Certainly a unique point of commonality, wouldn't you say?
That's true. Is that why you...
It's true that I felt an... However, the most important factor was his negotiation of this. The events of Hamel wounded my heart. He managed to get both the four great houses and Le Burle to concede to his terms and put the 100 Days' War. And so rose the first common born in...
Now I understand. But in the 13 years since he became Chancellor, the nobles have lost power, while he's only gotten stronger. And he's using that power... With all due respect, I don't think it's right to sit back...
I understand your concern. Oliver is more concerned for his brother and sister's futures than in that respect. He sees the Chancellor as a bigger threat than the nobles do. However, regarding myself and the Chancellor, tragedies like Hamel, at times, this nation will make the most tragically... During the War of the Lions, The brothers of the royal family spilled each other's blood and pulled the nation in. The history of Erebonia is smeared with blood and alight with flames.
He's right. Deception is an important tool in the thought of killing your own people as an excuse.
As a teacher of history, I'm sure you have your own thoughts on this matter. So tell me, do you know the people of Erebonia to have a cruel temperament?
No. The people of Erebonia are sincere and value. They think highly of martial skill, but know it is a virtue to use it only when absolutely. The incidents you spoke of, it's almost as though a devil had been whispering in their ear.
Precisely. Something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos. Perhaps it could be called a curse. One that has been with us since the found. If you've read the Black Records, you may have some...
The Black...
It would seem the church is seeking them out, but the original writings are in the imperial family's possession. Only those who succeed the throne are permitted. They are records of the truth of this nation's history, and a prophecy, an inevitable future, no doubt. I'm certain any attempts to avoid it will only cause things to become further. That is one of the reasons I am not putting a stop to the Chancellor.
Sure, I don't know all the... Both the Chancellor and His Highness understand the situation
And so, I plan to not avert my eyes.
Huh?
As the ruler of Erebonia, the empire mired in darkness and founded under a curse, I shall watch my sons, the Crimson Wings, to see if any of them can overcome the iron will of the Chancellor, and...
I promise to give everything I have to find the Snoop, not just as a member of Class 7, but on behalf of Thor's Military Academy.
You're aware that would include both myself and the Chancellor. But all the same,
Welcome back. I'm not sure what you two spoke about.
Yes.
Precisely. Something which bends people's minds and steers them toward chaos.
Reen.
It's nothing. Major, can I ask you something?
Finished with your chat?
Your Excellency.
It would appear you want no need. I can't take too much time out of my schedule, but I have shall.
Huh.
Yes.
Where are you headed?
I gotta take a piss.
I think I'll pass. But let me say this. Huh? I admit it's a bit nerve-wracking. We should all enjoy it together.
Who would have
as
guessed the
Class
pretty
7.
boy was just as big of a nag as that wild filly? Maybe somewhere along the line, I let those guys get to me.
Oh, is something the matter, sir?
Oh, yeah, I was just on my way back from the bathroom, but I noticed something strange.
Something strange, sir?
Yeah, it's just around the corner here.
I believe this will be the first time since, of course, that day, 14.
His Majesty told me, General Craig.
So I've heard. His Majesty knows the truth of my circumstances. Craig and Van Dyke, on the other hand, only know the facts that float on the surface. They remain in the dark as to what truly happened to Brigadier General Gilly.
Then will you tell me? What happened, Why did you leave me? Why did you leave your son? Why did you become a completely different person? You trampled over everything in your way, robbed the people of their pride and independence, and planted the seeds of the Civil War. After what you did to Jirai, you annexed Crossbelt and North Ambria, and now you're planning a war with Calvard. At At the same time, you're working with the Black Workshop and trying to bring all the darkest parts of the world toward the surface. What are you... Why are you doing this?
It sounds as though you've figured a great many things out on your own. First, allow me to commend you for not being consumed by your false hero's title. Very well. I shall start. After I lost Kasha, I left you in Ymir, and 3 months later His Majesty bid me investigate the Hamel incident. Afterward, I went to negotiate with the Queen of Liberl. The Queen agonized over the decision, but I knew she wanted peace as soon as possible. Eventually, she agreed to the terms of the ceasefire. The noble officers behind everything, led by Lecter's father, were given the death penalty, and the 4 great houses were put in, all in a single month. In recognition of my accomplishment, His Majesty appointed me Chancellor. I'm grateful to Tay. He accepted my request not to reveal anything to you, but at the same time, it meant I had to sever my ties to both you. As a revolutionary, taking on the 4 great houses, I needed to be on my own. I couldn't have anything holding me back.
So her name was Kasha.
Once I became Chancellor, I crushed those who opposed me, expanded our railway network, and garnered even more power. Behind the scenes, I also made deals with Ouroboros and joined forces with the Black Workshop. After the incident in Liberl, I cut ties with the Snakes and robbed them of the Black Workshops. Then, 2 years ago, I used Rufus to fell the Noble Alliance from within. And ultimately, I stole Ouroboros' phantasmal blaze plan right up.
What even is the Phantasm? And what are you
By this point, it's safe to say Ouroboros' goal is no different from their gospel plan in Liberl, the acquisition of Adios' treasures, the Septarian. In Crossbell, they used the false phantasm to awaken the blaze in Erebonia, but the prize they seek is more than simply that blaze. This dark land once housed 2 treasures. The clash between the 2 of them resulted in the creation of the Great. All the people, things, and history of Erebonia are inexorably entangled in its blessing. I'm sure you've been able to deduce that much from certain historical documents you've been reading.
What are you?
Pardon me, Your Excellency. The Emperor...
Understood.
Wait! We're not done yet! There's so much more I need to ask! How did you survive being shot through the heart? Are you the same as the Jaeger King, the Steel Maiden, and Siegfried? Or... does it have something to do with the scar on my chest and this power I have?
14 years ago, when we were attacked, your heart was punctured by debris. Kasha, your mother, she begged me to save you. So, I made the decision to give my heart to my son. That is the reason Gro Armbrush shot to my chest did not find its mark. I'll leave the rest for you to figure out. It's the same riddle I've given to the Ironbloods. Major, escort him back to the venue. Our gallant hero seems a bit disoriented at the moment.
A resin gun that fires gunpowder bullets? Can't be found by metal detector. Everything falling into place like this is way too Well,
I know His Excellency isn't a normal, but I believe somewhere deep down he's still...
Huh?
Myself, likely even Rufus as well. His Excellency has personally lent... It's possible he thought of us as a replacement for you.
Thank you.
Rean! Instructor
I heard His Majesty called you
Chancellor Osborne as well.
You spoke with both of them?
You're looking a little bit green around the gills there.
She's right. What happened?
I can't talk about it. All I can say is that nothing is over yet. And something's about to begin. Once this party's over, can we all get together?
Yes, I think I can better explain what's going on behind the scenes now.
If time permits, I'll tell you all about my circumstances too.
We can come.
Yeah, we're all in the same boat at this point.
You too, Toa.
Of course.
Huh?
I don't see him. Wasn't he talking with...
Yes, he said he needed to use the restroom.
Lecter!
So that's how the Orphan of Hammel's gonna be used.
Claire! Let's follow them.
Oh! Did something... Please wait here.
He certainly doesn't change.
He's a warrior with an iron will. It's comforting to know such...
Well, well.
I plan to make this announcement.
I can't imagine it will be easy, but knowing you...
You're too kind.
Pardon the intrusion.
You...
Ash Carbide of Thor's branch, the third survivor of...
Hummel. So it comes back to that yet again.
My left eye's aching been that way since I was a kid. That scene is burnt. Even years later, when I was taking care of... I kept... Kill the Vile One. The Jaegers that attacked the town were slaughtered. You executed all the masters. Hammel's name was wiped. You're the one who let... Maybe the Queen of Liberl is just as guilty for... Or maybe the other two, for running away and leaving me for dead. Or even that Scarecrow guy, the son of the... Hey. Who do I gotta kill? To get rid of all this pain?
Yes, this is the sacrifice from the prophecy. It is only fit, but don't aim for my heart. Aim, it would be your best chance of killing me. If there is any chance at all.
Ash, was it? It won't work on him. He's no human. I have my doubts he's even capable of dying.
Your Majesty.
I don't want this young man's actions to be... Ash. Let your years of suffering end.
Why the hell would...
What?
Damn it!
He needs medical attention!
Luxonis Medicure. Father! The princess! Be strong.
strong, Your Highness.
Get the medics! He's lost too much blood! Be careful moving him!
Is he the one responsible?
Yes. Unfortunately.
I thought we'd captured all the Calvardian agents. Is there a chance he was one of them?
A Verne Company gun made with resin parts. It would not have been found by a metal detector. Unfortunately. I cannot deny the possibility.
This is your morning report on ongoing events. As of last night, the Imperial government has declared martial law by order of Crown Prince Cedric. A military command center has been established, and Governor General Rufus has been appointed as its interim representative. Further, as of this morning, railway access has been severely restricted, not only in Heimdall, but throughout all of Erebonia.
We are currently using every resource at our disposal to determine the suspect's background. We will share this information with all of you the moment we are certain, so I ask that you wait for now, and above all, stay strong. I understand your anger, your sorrow, and your fear, and feel them just as keenly, if not more. And so I pledge to you, we will uncover the truth of this incident.
This is the morning news broadcast for Trista. We're told the Emperor's current status is still critical. At this point, it's hard to determine whether or not he'll be able to recover. We now have a message from Prince Olivert to share with you.
The Emperor has yet to regain consciousness. We cannot yet let our guards down. Do not become lost in rumors and hearsay. Remain steadfast and support one another through this dark time. Have faith that the light of hope will yet show itself and illuminate the path ahead.
I never thought Ash would. We had our differences after everything we overcame together, and I know now there is absolutely no way he's the kind of person who would commit such an atrocity.
I agree. He was definitely a troublemaking punk. But, and despite his lone wolf tough guy act, but looking back, something may have been
It was quite the surprise to hear he was from Hamel. Tita, you knew someone else who...
Yeah, he's in Liberl right now. I'd like to
Unfortunately, we can't use the communication network, and we're not allowed to board Panzer's soldats. To be honest, I'm beginning to worry about Altina, too.
Yeah. Maybe we should have stopped her from going.
Rean?
Never thought that kid could have done something like that.
It's my fault. Even though he seemed like he was tough, I always knew he was a bit unstable too. I should have done something about it after our trip to Hamel. But I kept getting sidetracked by other problems. I failed him as his instructor.
That's not true, Rean. This is my first time being an instructor, and I'm still a total... Towa's new here too. You can't just expect to be perfect at it after only a few months.
That's right, Rean. I think the important thing, Altina's already...
Well...
I received a message through the emergency channel. I must report to intelligence. But...
Are you going to be okay?
There is no need to worry. I'm sure Milliam and Major Arundel will be there as well. However, I'm more...
Well...
What he did was so out of the blue. There must be something going...
In that black haze! I bet it had something to do with it!
That's the only conclusion I...
It's possible he was being controlled by some manner of chemical or It is also fairly likely something of a magical nature. Therefore, I will attempt to gain as much and I refuse to leave a fellow member...
Allie...
You've grown a lot.
I agree.
Even if you've been summoned, don't forget, if they try to limit your actions, let us know through the emergency. I'll come get you. Even if I need to use Valimar to do it.
Instructor...
Yeah, us too!
No matter...
Please be careful.
Thank you, everyone. I will... Rean, is Tilly... Nope, not me. Lecter's busy with something, so that means I'm too late. Oh no, it's nothing. I'll take care of it.
We cannot, we must not, and we will not. With blood and with iron, we shall mete out justice. Well played, Armbrust.
Dearest people of Heimdall, and I am Cedric Rice Arnor. The Emperor yet remains. Needless to say, we have the most skilled doctors available to attend. We would greatly appreciate if everyone would pray for... However, this incident demonstrates without a shadow of a doubt the scope of the threat looming over our nation and the identity of the foreign power that orchestrated in my father's stead. As Crown Prince, I hereby... To a man, I'm sure you... Alongside him will be Governor General Rufus Alberea.
I am Rufus Alberea, interim representative. We are still in the process of investigating the events that occurred at Val. It was a handgun manufactured in the Republic of Calvard. It was made of a material that allowed it to pass through. Further, it has come to light that in the past few days, nearly 100...
I am Gileathar. It pains me beyond description that my inability to prevent this tragedy. But I ask you, is this the time after countless instances? And now this, for hundreds of years, but this is no less.
Needless to say, we would be their size and military might. Therefore, in order...
We must put aside in order to overcome this dire threat to our way of... To enable... It shall be...
Emma, Gaius.
Rean, are you...
We need to meet up and talk about everything that's happening, including that. Also, there are some people...
I have no issue with it.
Very well. But how do we leave the...
Good point. I don't think the Imperial Defense Force...
Right, but we need to find an excuse. Oh, I'm sure we'll figure...
Celine!
What?
Ah, so...
Shut up and follow me!
Follow you where?
Do you recall that old oak tree in the center? I'll summon a magic circle by it that will let you travel.
Man, this man...
Take us with you!
Hey! Don't try to claim this doesn't
We're worried about Altina. Come to think of it, this totally falls up.
All right.
Yes, sir!
I need all of you...
If things get...
May Adio...
So many!
This is wonderful.
Wow, you got so many!
Gotta restock? Take care. Just tell me what you need. Come again. Just tell me what you need. Take care. Gotta restock? Come again.